from the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017. We are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans. And we are underway from Houston. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. With a carry on first down as he'll get about 3 there before he's taken down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3-3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
On play action, they'll throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. It's a big play there for Vegas. 44 yards.
Raiders.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Looking to throw. And that'll be complete to Dillon. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field. Dancing to his left. And the ball comes loose. And that is
is going to skip out of bounds. So right there for sure. They'll hold on to the possession at the 5-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. He's going to try to run for it. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
The score, Raiders 7, Texans nothing. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. To return it, Darius Phillips. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack.
Taken down.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
7-yard loss.
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
What up?
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
I hate Madden now, man. This game plays like totally different, bro. I am telling you, like it is totally a different game.
Big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There's a hush indeed. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
10 at their own 37-yard
Did
line.
you get for him?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. him in stride. And a 6-yard gain.
That's why I got rid of mine, man. Niggas don't know. I mean, this year, if you just go ahead and try to win, this year you ain't worried about it, okay, but
At the 43-yard line.
look at, man! Bro,
He will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
after this, I'll call you back. Man, I hate this. I can't play Madden now, man. I'm for real, bro. They, like, something done happened to where it's unbelievable.
That's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives are impressive.
God, look at that. Is crazy.
What's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make
My
sure that you hold it in
goodness.
there. Survive the early storm.
Man,
Relax
this
a little
game is
bit, Try
terrible.
and get back to your game plan. It's way too
Like,
early.
that
to
is the worst ever.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
This game is horrible, man. They got to do better. I swear they got to do better than this, man. Like, this is crazy. I can't even play the game like this.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. It's caught left side by Cooks. That catch good for only a couple.
On the 43-yard line.
This is just terrible.
Second and
So second
Like,
and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Like, I can't even play here.
His ball's on the right side and complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. First and 10, Taylor now. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
It's just unbelievable.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. That's caught out wide by Cooks. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
complete to Brandon Cooks. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Texans nothing.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Back to Taylor on 1st down. There he goes, left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jonathan Taylor, 27 yards. And the Texans have cut it to within a score.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Take it at the 15 to shoot it. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Set to get this drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes this 2nd and 9. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You've got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
Now and then, open down the middle of the field. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a gain of
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up.
Man.
He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side.
Like, I don't know.
They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
This is crazy, man. Like, I don't even want to play. I do not want to play.
Scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
on the RPO. That's complete right side. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 44-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. And out of bounds inside the 10.
Just getting unbelievable catches. Like, unbelievable.
35 yards.
Three and four people on and catching the
hustling
ball.
To catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Look at that. Give me an interception.
It's going to wind up incomplete.
Let him catch it.
The intended receiver.
Throwing it right to my man.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
To throw on 3rd and goal. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down.
Oh, my, that's a heck of a tackle right there on 3rd down because they had to swing it out to the back and hope that he could make a play. But let's face it, in order for him to be there and be in that position, In order to make that play, he had to read his keys and not be fooled. Excellent job in the open field.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. They go with Jacobs, and he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And his Texans defense comes up with a goal line stand. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. A goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
A gain of about 4 here moves us from the 6 up to the 10.
O.J. Howard.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It's a gain of 4 there and gives them a new set of downs. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
First on the tackle. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
2nd and 11. Going deep here for Watkins. And a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And it's picked. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
At the 49-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now they go screen. It's complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
And a Las Vegas first down.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Yards. First down, Raiders.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. The quick slant caught. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd.
Now they pitch to Jacobs. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. sensational as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Now McManus to tack on the extra point.
Dang, crazy.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, Phillips. Here, just the 20-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Tanner Hughes on the coverage.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Left here on the clock.
Jonathan Taylor, incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. On the return, Phillips. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he delivers a strike complete to Watkins. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it's 3rd down. Well, the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. They'll look to throw now.
Look at this.
This is incomplete.
Come on.
Was the intended target.
Like, this is crazy.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute.
Crazy, man.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his target, Fuller. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
Max Crosby.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
When he can catch that, the same play I had, he caught it.
To the 24-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
2 yards
Same play.
And it's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 26. Brings up 2nd down.
He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
On play action, they'll throw. And trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. He's set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Opening week, certainly he didn't want to throw an interception, but the rookie got it out of the way. That's the first of his career.
Veterans throw interceptions week 1, week 2, week 3. It happens along the way. But you're right. He got it out of the way. It's over. The big thing for him is, can he answer this question when he gets to the sideline? What did you see? Why did you make that throw? They'll work with it from there.
It was Jordan Evans making the play defensively.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, he'll look to
Man, get out of here.
Another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
Oh, I can't even complain, man. Look at
he has to start ironing out some of these mistakes.
I don't know how to play. I can't play this,
his
man.
Head coach, his
every time they change something,
whether you keep playing him,
man,
or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Back to throw now in his own end zone. He'll let this go deep for one. Got his man. Complete. 30. The 20.
Like, I don't even care, though. This game is just garbage, man.
Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, 98 yards. And the Raiders add on to their lead. And that's the type of play that will give your sideline some juice. A long touchdown pass.
And it's like a bolt of lightning, isn't it? That suddenness of that play brings everyone to their feet in the stadium, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Give him credit for making that type of a play call. Even more credit for how they executed it.
And he'll be stopped right around where
It's just it's YouTube or nothing.
Maybe a yard
Like,
shy
if
of
you
there at the
don't know to
24.
play,
At their own 24-yard
you don't know how to
line.
play, it's over. over. You got everything a nigga throw at you. You gotta know.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
Ridiculous.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think? Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Back to throw now on first down. And the Raiders have got him. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They have a Hall of Famer at one corner and a defense.
And his pass is intercepted for a third time today. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
And it brings up 3rd down.
And that will be incomplete.
Intended for Jalen Hurd. Incomplete. 3 plays.
Here's Logan Cook now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Taken right on the 30. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And it'll be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and lead the game out that way.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Taken down by Kyle.
This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try to find some targets in the open field downfield.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Fuller brings it in over the middle. A gain of 6 there on 1st. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
Not throw the ball.
Interception.
Right.
Down at the 10. And this will be brought back to the 22. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Their mobile quarterback. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Texans 7.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
36-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down. They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Throw left side, complete. It's Fuller. And he is going to have the Texans 1st down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. yards the pickup, first down.
At the 24-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And down inside the 15 he goes. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
This is caught. Watkins. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 6 there on first. 4 yards to go on second down from the 7.
At the 7-yard line.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Back to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Watkins. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film. But this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that.
Extra point hung the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. Takes it at the 7. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter. And they'll try to run the option here. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Today